hold on. Some shit smoking under there. Huh? Cook the clutch. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Corolla Customs, and we're finally gonna work on the Volkswagen. I know you guys been waiting for it, and with the help of my friend Matt, we're gonna finally get this done. I got a few packages in the mail. We ended up getting the timing belt and the valve cover gasket and some spark plugs. I'm waiting on a few more things to come this way, so let's just get started. Oh God.
You want them to pry it?
What's that won't pry. Alright, we're all gonna try to pick up and put it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're all there. Oh, cock. Hold on. Some shit smoking under there. Huh? Cook the clutch? Oh, clutch. You had it on 4 low?
4 high.
Nah, you gotta be on low, bro. Note to self, always bring the key. Note to self, always bring the key. First, we remove our coolant reservoir. It's 2 Phillips head screws and a couple of hose clamps. This is UFO looking thing. Alright, look, we already got enough room right here, but we ain't gonna stop there though. So in order to remove out the serpentine belt, we have to put a 15 or 16 size wrench on this tensioner right up here, and then pull to the side, and the serpentine belt will come loose. Now what we have to do to remove this tensioner is just remove these 3 bolts right here. 1, 2, 3. All the sizes will be in the description below, so just make sure you guys check that out. 2, 3. Boom. Alright guys, so when you're taking out the serpentine belt tensioner, make sure that you're very careful, because there are some kind of like nut spacers that are behind each one of these bolts. There's 3 bolts in total. It is actually a, let me check for you. So these are 13mm size bolts. Make sure that you watch out for these nut spacers, because they tend to fall off when you're loosening it up. So make sure when you're installing it that these nut spacers go behind the serpentine belt tensioner, and then you tighten it up. So I gotta get the other two because they drop somewhere. Here are the other two. I made sure to put that inside the car so I don't lose anything. So let's get back into this and see what else we can pull out. Next, we remove our wheel, and then we use a block with our jack to support our engine. After supporting your engine with the jack and the block of wood, we need to remove these bolts to remove the side motor mount, which will give us access to our timing cover. It's a strong one.
I broke the lug nut.
Yeah. Imagine having to do this on the side of a road. Would you?
What, change the timing belt on the side of the road?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm alright with that.
You said you're alright? So what'd you do?
How you didn't even change the timing belt? What if you don't got a jack?
Every car had a jack.
Not my cars.
My ticket came in the mail. $158.
God damn. Were you speeding in school zone?
No. The red light caught me and it flashed. $158, man. Whatever, that's my donations for the year.
Wait, do you use it as a tax write-off?
Can you?
I don't think so.
I donated to the city of Lakeland. Sharp.
You don't have a 1/2 inch extension?
Yeah, right there. Happy Halloween, people. Get that sheen up in there. Real nice. I don't even know if that's gonna fit. No, you see? Right under the mount. Right? You see right here on this side? And feel for it. It's in the divot right there. Feel it?
Yeah.
Whatever the heck you were touching there is messed up because that's not supposed to be moving like that free. Guys, while Matt's doing this thing, let me show you the inside of this car, how bad it is. Bear with me. It's gonna be a little bumpy ride. Okay, so first problem on the inside of the car, we had to use this screwdriver to hold up the window because this window is shot. That's the second one, look at that. When you open the door, it sticks with this thing. So we gotta kind of maneuver ourselves. There you go. This is what's causing our window to get stuck. For the door to get stuck when we're trying to open it. This thing is faulty as hell. So we're gonna have to replace all of this. I'm gonna do an episode on us reupholstering this entire upholstery in this car. We're gonna go to Walmart and get some stuff. Peel this off, re-glue. It's gonna look sick. The seats are damaged and got some holes in them. We're missing a glove box. Let me just show you guys. See, glove box is missing. I got little parts here and there that I'm fixing. Interior is disgusting. We'll fix that. Sunroof is missing the button and interior piece. Headliner's falling. We'll fix that. A lot of frogs on this car. Kermit the Frog. Some lizards. If you guys made it halfway through this video, make sure to smash that like button. To access our crank, we need to remove our intercooler pipe. Now we remove the 4 bolts holding on the crank. Now we remove our water pump. Make sure you have a catch pan to catch all the coolant so it doesn't fall on the ground. Alright guys, so we finally got off the water pump. Here is the old crusty one. It's been on there for some time. As you can see, it's been rusted on. So what we did was use a Scotch-Brite pad and we cleaned up the mating surface where the water pump sits in the engine block. You want to do that so it can sit properly. And here is the new one. It came with a rubber O-ring gasket right here, if you could see it in the bag. And here is the new pump. The original pump here was a plastic piece, and I'm not into that. That's terrible for me. So we got an aluminum one, and this should work a lot better. So let's get this into the vehicle and see if this thing fires up. Next, we use paint marker to mark our crank. Then we mark our backing plate. This will help us line up the crank to our camshaft so we can get our proper timing. Right here, we are using our valve cover to set the camshaft timing to match with our crank timing so we can get it on top dead center. I'm sorry that this video isn't exactly step-by-step for you to see how we're doing it. It's hard for me to get these angles, but what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description below of someone else's video that I found that was 100% perfect and the engine was out of the vehicle and you can see everything. So make sure to check that link in the description below. Alright guys, so we got a whole new hydraulic tensioner as well with this kit. Here's what it looks like. Do not pull this pin until you finally assemble everything. Timing belt, and whatever, a little pulley in it. Just when you assemble everything, then you pull this pin finally because it'll be hell to get back in. So just wait till the last moment when you're ready for everything to snap back. Alrighty then. Alrighty guys, so that's all the time that we have for this Volkswagen episode today. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it started. The timing belt's going on way too tight. I don't know if it's the wrong size. I don't know if we're doing something wrong, so I'm gonna have to look into it. Maybe check another YouTube video out to see what's going on, what's going wrong with it. But we did change out the water pump. the tensioner and the little idler pulley or whatever that's called. I'm also missing something called a tensioner bolt, which that wasn't even on this car. So I have to go and see if I can find it somewhere. Maybe Volkswagen would have one, or maybe I can make one. I don't even know what the purpose of that is. If any of you guys know what the purpose of it is, just leave it in the comment section below so I can learn something new. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please make sure you hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Peace.